Eevee.
Yeah, Eevee. Buccaneer might be your use as our reviver. If we need one. Blue orb. Primordial Seed. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna assume he's gonna use Hydro Pump. So I'm gonna try and resist it with the Leaf Blade. Okay, we'll switch Eevee to Grass type. Oh, let's beat him. Oh shit! Even better.
True.
Even better. That actually works out.
Unless does it have an ability in that form?
It's a Primordial Sea.
No. Does Eevee take on the ability?
Oh, good question.
Because if it did, then you could have had like Volt Absorb as a...
True. Yes, I didn't think of that. Okay. So he's going to try and use an Ice Beam on me. So, Moonblast. Fucking ace. Got it. Now you see my point where this Mega Eevee is broken.
I do completely agree, but...
Oh. Okay, so he had no Lugia there. That's handy. Make a rain, motherfucker. Thunderbolt.
Give it a Thunderbolt.
Give it a Thunderbolt. Ooh, Origin Pulse. Right, I wasn't expecting that. Then an Ice Shard should see us home.
Yes.
Yeah, unless we want to give Buccaneer the XP.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's got to probably use Thunder, so... Sure, he has Acro Jet.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Can Acro Jets... Yes!
There you go.
We used the power of the seas against her. How ironic. Nice. And the heavy rain is lifted, and the world is safe.
And we don't. Not bad.
Sorry.
You might have ended years of my planning, but not bad.
Bad. How embarrassing! I can't believe I lost you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll soon rise. Oh. Oh. Purple text. Oh shit. That's the old guy from the nursing home. That's a problem. Oh shit.
Is that 1-0?
It is 1-0. And the leader's father. He could be more wrong. My text is now in pink.
Absolutely.
I feel
Fabulous.
great.
Empowered, that's a great word for it.
I mean, like, he looks great, doesn't he? He really, really does. I mean, I've never seen an old guy look better. I don't know why, but I imagine he's kind of like this he's got like a collective consciousness voice, like, you will be assimilated. All you ask is... You wear a tentacle-covered tail around and leave. Love it. Now.
Okay, so he's Cthulhu.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Most illuminating experience. Oh god, watch out folks, he's gonna turn woke on us. Where are you getting at? Of a mother. What? Oh, what? Oh? Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh yes. Here's a twist.
Go on.
Your son!
Oh.
Dun dun dun! And he's been Borgified as well. He's all grown up now. Uh-oh. This is what he wants. Just give him the crystal. Right.
The fuck?
Yeah, le fuck indeed.
Yeah.
Oh. There's a crystal. And Kyogre's alive. Oh shit. Uh-oh. And gone.
God damn.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
The fuck is this story done?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
But you're going to help me heal the world. One Pokerus virus at a time.
So he's going to be the next dogger.
Maybe. We have people to help. Meanwhile, back in the house of palate cleansing. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So is this whole game going to be about like the rise of an infection, like the Borg infection?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Like someone's been Borgified, and he's trying to Borgify other people. So yeah, that's a bit fucked up. Okay, so we actually didn't. Oh, hello. The fuck is that?
Iron Man?
See there, it's a fucking luchador. One down. The mistress will be most pleased.
Okay.
Alright.
So the mistress is Arceus?
Maybe? Okay. Right.
Plenty more to figure out.
More. Stay tuned, folks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, you came back here, look. To the previous town. That's probably handy, because like that's assuming that the Kelper place looks a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah.
So that checks out.
Can we just get the taxi?
We could
Taxi!
do. Although, can we actually now try and evolve our Sliggoo on that route?
I think Sliggoo's too low leveled.
We can try.
Let me just double check the levels for it.
I have 46 in my head, but I could be very mistaken.
Like it could be 40. It could be 40 and raining.
Or 54. That's the average for dragons, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, here we are.
Insurgent Egglocke.
Ouch. I do like that this design of Delta Sliggoo actually
Train
like
Sliggoo to 50.
50. Okay. Damn. Oh, it's worth a shot.
But the water condition doesn't look to be in place.
Doesn't.
Looks to be gone.
Right. Okay.
No need for rain. It's just level 50.
Ah. All right. Well, that's something at least. Okay, though, because I just
Although
lost.
that I'm not looking at like Delta Sliggoo for that. I'm just.
Oh, it's for like from now on, like. Well, then next in this case, then it will be for the with rain, because that change hasn't been made. So fair enough. Well then, we'll try and get through this route as best we can, but we're still a little bit behind the pace for it. So if you ever want,
Wait.
Gudra.
Bug fixes. As of January 2020, Sliggoo and Delta Sliggoo now correctly require rain to evolve.
There you go.
So they fixed it.
They've damn you bastards. You cunts. Would you really call that a fix, James?
Rain instigated by rain dance, drizzle, or primordial sea do not trigger the evolution.
So we have to evolve it on this route essentially, and this route only.
Due to this mutation, you cannot breed it with anything except for Delta Ditto.
Delta Ditto, yeah.
What the fuck is Delta Ditto?
Quite literally as the name implies. It's a Ditto to breed Delta types.
Right.
Yeah.
That looks so stupid.
Did you see it? Yeah. This is a square blob. It's like a slime. He's a happy slime.
Fair enough. But that is weird.
Yeah, I know. Try not to think about it.
I have the full list of Deltas here as well.
Yeah, there's a few that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're back to where we were. Ish. Now, where were we? Before we're so rudely interrupted. Once again, Wingull being a pest.
Do we have any rare candies or any...
I don't know. I know he's stocked up on a few of them, but... Ah, look at this happy boy. Can we sketch? No, we cannot. God, Razor Wind is such a pointless move in the end.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, that has been gotten rid of at this stage now, hasn't
It has, yeah. But the most annoying thing about it is that it's a fucking normal type move.
Yeah.
And still is. They never fix that. it was still a fucking.
Oh look, it's Elu.
We were just talking about you actually.
Bye,
Funny
Paul.
enough.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul. I never. Were you in the friends group for when we did the Nuzlocke challenges?
Nope.
I think you could have been. I can't remember. But we did Nuzlocke challenges. Adam did Gen 1.
Okay.
So the challenge was that he had to do a Nuzlocke with
everything named after a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I did it for Gen 2. I don't know if he did it for himself, but I kind of like put a self-imposed rule of that for me.
Okay.
And yeah, that was fun. It was very fun.
Okay, so who are we swapping in for the electric and steel?
Well, we could do with a fight. Well, we have a fighting type in Scizor, but we have space for one more. I'd say
Titan.
Titan. I'm gonna bring a fire type in for the steel aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I'd say maybe get rid of.
We don't have Flareon, do we?
Here. We don't have Flareon. Well, we have it with Eevee, so.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, we do have a Flare Blitz on Eevee, so.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So we can either go for a grass type or fighting steel. What do you reckon?
Fighting steel compared to which again? Sorry.
Breloom. So if you wanted a fighting type on the team, there are two best shouts at the minute. Or we can give Drillbur a whirl with the ground type, with like Muller this gym.
I think it might be too low leveled.
Well, like I said, we can get him up with grinding, but never. So what you fancy then?
Droping party again? No, I'd say if we can keep pushing Sliggoo up
and get to level 50 to have it evolvable. I can use words.
Yep.
We can all use words.
Just check and see if we have rare candies, because that could make life easier.
No harm in checking. Back in the day before XP candies, eh?
We're spoilt now.
We really fucking are. Jesus wept. Okay.
No, not looking at it so far.
No. No. Unless it's in items. Isn't usually in items. But we'll check anyway. Sorry for the slowness on the menus there, by the way. This game does that every now and then. That's why everything's fading to black slower as well. So it's probably the pace has probably been taken out of the playthrough a bit here, but sure, we're here now and
sure we'll have both the playthrough and our voices playing at 2 times speed. You can't.
Yeah, if anything, just do that. Easier. Does that mean we have to slow everything down?
Put a lucky egg.
Lucky egg. Here we go. 11 minutes. Salt vest. So.
Yeah, just
right.
for the sake of pushing it up to 50.
Yeah, exactly. Had I known that now I would have put on earlier, but here we are. Live and learn.
Get out of the fucking way.
Creeps into town, they're being nervous. Who are they up to? Did you see them folk going down to Anastasia work? I have an accent! Okay, more cultists apparently. Make a save just in case. Okay. I think, where's the workshop? Down there. Anastasia's secret lab. For the kind that you in, access is restricted.
Okay, so get Anastasia DNA.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just playing by the rules that this is showing.
I know, you are correct. Right, so there's cultists about. We know that now, we've established.
Yeah.
Right. Gym time. Good job, buddy. Machine type. Very good. Take this for luck. Fresh water. Yay. It's always important to be hydrated during gameplay. You don't stand a chance. Ah, the first fucking Pokemon it gives you is something that has levitate. Bastard.
It's really like they predicted you.
They really have us sussed here. I don't like it. Tell it to stop. God damn it. I do hate substitute as a concept. I really do.
I love it.
I know. That's the only problem. It's like, I want to kick the shit out of you.
That's a really mean thing to say to me.
I'm pathetically, James. Honestly. Just so offended at everything. Like. Scissor. Oh, we can't really use.
You can dig.
We could dig. Well, what I was going to do was I was going to get Sticky to get XP and then switch into Jack to burn the Scissor alive.
Okay.
As you do. Yeah. If you wanted, well, hypothetical for while we're grinding through this gym, you mentioned about paradox forms, right?
Yep.
Right. You're tasked with putting in some for the DLC. So you said earlier on 3 past and 3 presents. Who would you have and why?
Okay, I said I want something like Unify Bonitos, Unify things like that.
Okay.
So that would absolutely be one of mine. I'd say different pseudo. Dragonite has never gotten any love, which is weird to say because it's been around forever. But future Dragonite.
Future Dragonite, eh?
As far as to kind of push for more.
Yeah.
Push for some more of that. I'd say if I'm looking at the past ones, it's looking at split lines and seeing can they be
gender lines as well, like
yeah. So hell, even throwing out here, future Meowscarada.
Do like a future starter. Ooh.
No. Meowscarada, they psychic cat from Kalos.
Oh, Meowstick.
Meowstick, sorry.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, Meowstick.
Okay, that's not actually a bad call.
But you have a good point there with the, and I think that's something that they initially got wrong with Gen 8, the Galar ones that they corrected.
Yes.
There wasn't a G-Max version of the starters, and they corrected that with the DLC.
That is true, yeah.
So I'd wonder, will they correct that same mistake? And I think that's one thing that they did wrong with Kalos. With the Kalos games, they didn't have megas for the 3 starters.
Yeah, I get that.
If they had done that, it would have gone a lot. It's like, hey, here is a game with the with your 3 starters here, but you could also take the original starters and they all have a secret form.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to go for?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah. I mean,
I'd say having the starters have past or future or both forms might not be a bad shout.
Yeah.
Or bring in past Swampert, future Sceptile.
Yeah, that's the kind of mindset I was having myself here, because I think for the sheer almost not nostalgia is the wrong word to use, but for starters that haven't been used in a while, I think a past Feraligatr would be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And have it armored or do whatever way you want to do with it. Change.
Let's go Johto.
Yeah, but if that's not happening, then that's your alternative. Okay, this next up is Ampharos. So let's I might cross that mystic.
Might actually use the Sliggoo for
might be able to use the Sliggoo here, yeah.
It's holding a balloon.
Oh, don't jinx it. I do love Ampharos. I think they are tougher ones to predict as well. The future ones, because essentially you're just taking a creature that's presumed to be extinct at that point and mechanizing it.
Yeah.
So I think they've milked as much as they can out from say the forms that they would have had, as in like Volcarona is Mothra, and you have Mechazilla and so forth, and the Hydreigon's kind of almost like the beta version, which is more like a tank,
Yep.
Now, like I said, that's the future. Do you want to do something make Octillery literally like an armored gun, stuff like that? I think that would be interesting ones, because you want to actively change the way you play as well.
Yeah.
And do typings you haven't done yet.
Past ones might be easier to predict because you can look at some things and say, okay, what would that have looked like?
Exactly.
And that's an easier process than what could this look like. But again, anything that they've done, the future ones all look not as good as the past ones, I think.
You see, some of the past ones I think have been quite lazy. In a sense, not lazy.
Look prehistoric.
Yeah, they've looked subtle is the word I'd use. Say, Donphan looks fantastic. Yep. So I say that's it makes sense if Donphan was kind of the template for the past and present, past and future, let's say, because obviously the past one is going to be going by the genealogy and so forth. It makes sense it's going to be like a mammoth type, let's say.
Yeah.
And you didn't have mammoth one in the game, so that ticks that box. Then the future one, it makes sense if it kind of like embraces the actual the design aspect of like, okay, we make an elephant, but it's this, you know. And so you've leaned into that one. So that's a good example. The Volcarona one, I think, is a more interesting one because you've had to take a bit of creative license with that. You've had to make that seem like a different creature, in the same way that the Among Us has been a different creature altogether now.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where I think it gets interesting.
Like, future Delibird, future Hydreigon, both just make it robot.
Yeah, but the Delibird makes sense. Like, it's a delivery bot.
Oh yeah.
You know, and the worst thing is, it's so fucking dangerous. Like it.
I know, but what I'm getting at design-wise,
yeah.
It's just putting metal plates on it.
Yeah, essentially. So like the future ones are almost an easier sell in that sense because you have to actually think of the past ones and what to do with there.
Yeah.
Whereas I'd say with the future ones, you could essentially just like make anything robotic. It's just then from almost like a competitive point of view, if you will, what's better.
Okay, so future Nido, king or queen. Let's say in the future there are no genders.
You drop the poison. Probably drop the ground. So you have to keep one of the two. That's the game. That's the rule. You have to keep one of the types. So I'd say you have to go.
So steel ground.
Steel ground, yeah, that's been done. So you need something else.
So steel poison.
Potentially, that's actually not bad. We already have a steel poison though with Reveroom, but it's a new typing. So if Reveroom's not working competitively, there's Paradox Nidoking Paradox Nido, whatever it is.
What would you call it? What's the naming convention with the
Iron? It's Iron something, so it'd be Iron Horn or something like that.
Iron Nido or
Iron Horn.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, like I don't think there's anything more.
Not Earthquake. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rain Dance and Muddy Water.
Okay.
And see, can I skip along to? Nope, that's not gonna work. Because I'm gonna get deaded straight away. So.
Or you could do something like take some lines that haven't had any relevance in a long time.
Which is why I think Donphan was a good example. Because Donphan has been underused, not underused, but just like not remembered.
Seeking and Luminion have something merged, two of them.
Seeking would be good actually. Or Luminion, yeah.
Both of them are entirely useless, very forgettable.
Yeah. And have a kind of like if you're gonna go to the convergent species type of idea, then have something that looks similar to them both.
Yeah.
So you could say like, okay, that's a common ancestor of the two. That's a good idea actually. I like that. Again, a future fossil wouldn't go astray. Like I'd like to see a future Kabutops, you know.
Seen past Aerodactyl and Mega Aerodactyl.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A future Aerodactyl, absolutely.
Yeah.
At which point you're just playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Pretty
much, yeah. Like that's the key, the trick as well, is not doing something like a future Ampharos would be kind of that as well. It literally is just a walking lighthouse, you know. It's also kind of trying to like think like in like a generation or two. Like the whole point is, well, not whole point is that like at certain points in time, different things are the apex species, right?
Yeah.
So at one point, say Salamence was. That's why like Salamence I think is dark flying, for example. Because at that point in time, there's nothing that can fight that dark fighting, dark flying thing, whatever it is. But then you go to the future, you have the Gallade, or Gardevoir, whichever one you want to call it, and that's fairy fighting. That is literally the antithesis.
Just made to kill it.
Just made to kill it, exactly. So it depends on that which way you want to look at it. So like, in a weird way, you could use that as a logic for making the Paradox forms as well. Go by what's actually competitive now and make a predator for it.
Fair.
You know? And make it past in future because...
Just to throw one out.
Yeah.
Another convergent of Electivire and Magmar Zone, whatever it's called.
Magnezone, yeah.
No, Magmar...
Oh, Magmortar, yeah.
Magmortar, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to think of ones that have been paired off before.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think like there's certainly arguments that make something pass around for one omission is that I'd say there wasn't a very good one for the C. There hasn't been any like a past C or past whatever it is. So I think that'd be a good version for say doing something. You mentioned neglected Pokemon, like something like Mantine, for example. the flying thing was never that strong. So drop the flying and make it a dragon or make it electric, whatever way you want to do it. You know. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that's levitating. So I'm just gonna burn it.
He's always a bastard. Too.
He is. You can never anticipate what he has. So, right. Wish me luck here.
Grand.
Hopefully. No. Oh. What a fucker. I was hoping we get away with that. So yeah, that's an example, you know. For something, and again, it depends on what you want to do. Like, there's no, you can say Salamence, it kind of like nails that that ancient wyvern dragon type of Pokemon. So that's covered.
You don't need Dragonite then.
I don't think so, unless you want to do a future one. But then again, what would like the future one has to kind of make sense. It has to serve a logic or like a use.
Yeah.
Let's just say, because like I said, I think at that point, like the Hariyama one, I think is a good point for this, because Hariyama is very much used clearly as a guard. It has a job. It has a purpose.
Okay.
It's if I'm using the logic, like say, nice. So like if I'm using the logic of say why is this has been made, because I think that's the whole point, isn't it? Like these Pokemon have been created as opposed to evolve down from something else, you know. So the Delibird obviously must be a delivery bot for its purpose. The Hariyama is a sentry. It's a guard, right? And then you could say the Hydreigon could be a vehicle or whatever it is. Oh, back the rise, motherfucker. And then you have other just creatures overworld like the Tyranitar and so forth that are very clearly just like part of the ecosystem now for whatever reason, you know. So I'd say the DLC, if we will do anything, is perhaps give us a glimpse into the world that these Pokemon live in. But this is where you box yourself in, because if you're going to do that, then you have to have tons of paradox types, and I just don't think they have the time for that.
Don't think they'll do that.
No, that's just too much in one go. Which is a shame, but it would sell the gimmick. It would mean they're invested in the gimmick, you know.
If I was going to guess, okay, actually, here's one that I would say I'd like to having the Violet School be able to interact with the Orange School.
That makes sense.
The Uva and the whatever it's called, Oranja.
But see, that's what I'd like to know is what they're actually trying to pull off there. Are they doing a parallel universe type of gimmick?
I think they are. Since it's the same, covering the exact same physical space. But had they set it up as a school versus school,
that would be good. But then again,
that could have been a good gimmick.
It would have been a good gimmick. But then, like, they should have had like they kind of boxed themselves in a bit because they've made the same characters.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, they can only go with the alternate. I think that was the intended purpose anyway, because like the past and future motifs are deliberate. You know. So yeah, so they box themselves in there in that sense, which is not a bad thing in a sense. It's just outright saying what we're doing.
They could essentially have the purple Clavel.
Yes, go up against the...
just be from the Orange Islands. Or from the Madeira Islands or whatever. Equivalent in the DLC town.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
Where are you running off to?
I'm going to evolve our Gudra.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Because we now have Earthquake, which means...
I have it at 50.
We do. It means also we have Gudra, so we just have to farm... We have Earthquake now, instead of Mud Bomb, so we can now farm a few Empoleons, and we should be home and host.
Lovely.
So yeah,
that ideally would be for me, would have here's a chance to battle the other school, or an equivalent to the other school.
Yes, I agree.
Or hell, have just a different school entirely. We've had the Orange, we've had the Grape, have an Apple school.
Yeah, a travelling school, and that could be if they wanted to do if they wanted to do something. Actually, that is now something they can do for the world building part of it, because they've had a couple of games in Europe, right? Yeah. So we've mentioned Kalos, which is the French, and Galar, which is the English, right? So you've got France, England, and Spain, right? Let's see academies for them. Let's see like the as it were, because like the whole
like Triwizard tournament.
Pretty much, yeah. Like why not? Like you can get characters there you can introduce and people you may be familiar with, you know. So if say a character from Galar, let's just say, had a bit of a tangential link to that, you could throw them in there and say, oh, they're now like teaching at this academy. Oh my. Oh we go. You ready?
Fantastic. I can't wait to be disappointed.
It's the hope that kills you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, will you look?
It's so sticky.
It's so sticky, I'm gonna die. Oh, God.
Okay, so what's this thing's abilities?
I would say it's Sap Sipper. I will tell you now, when I put its item back on. Because Assault Vest on Googe was actually quite good.
Yeah.
To be fair. But yeah, that's happy days. And now we have a good strong 2-ground types now to face against the machine deck.
But yeah, no, what interacting with the other school or interacting with other
school, yeah.
Even if it's a fictional third school.
I mean, that's not a bad call. That's really not a bad call at all.
But I know I went off the wrong direction whenever we were doing predictions for these games before, so yeah.
Like I said, we won't know. Like you never can predict the mindset from what they're doing because we have our own perception of it. I know from my point of view, like I don't have a wish list or anything like that, but I find it very, very interesting they went down the Paradox Pokemon route. Now I know we mentioned this we did a little debrief about the games on the channel already, so just look through our archives there and you'll find it. And what I find very, very interesting in it, yeah, we'll insert a link there, exactly. So what I find very interesting is that they have done a bit of a test to see if we would like it. That's the way I look at it.
Every one game is a test for the next one.
Yeah,
that is
kind of.
That's how they work it.
Yeah.
Like Arceus was a tech test for Scarlet and Violet.
There's your ability there. It's Overcoat.
Okay.
So
no weather damage. Nice. No
weather damage. But then like that's a bit redundant because sure you won't get any damage from Sandstorm because you're ground, and then it's essentially hail.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay. Right. So, but yeah, you are right in that sense as well. Like they've kind of future-proofed themselves a little bit. So I would like to see how much they're willing to commit to this new thing because they've had the Terrasal thing, and I think that's been their better battle mechanic for the last while. So it'll be interesting to see if they're going to drop that again for next gen.
I'd say
they probably will because they've now had a pattern of this is the thing that's happening in France.
This one game,
yeah. The biggest outlier there being Oras, but that's kind of because they didn't really sell the gimmick enough in X and Y to pull it off.
They kind of corrected themselves
a little bit. Yeah, they added more. They gave you more options. You know,
whereas BDSP didn't give you
anything else.
Didn't give you the Dynamaxing.
No, I think that would have been a square peg a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely would have been. And
the trouble with that then as well is that they'd have to give you Dynamax forms for certain things that haven't already. So they kind of boxed themselves in there a little bit, unfortunately.
And they also gave you Megas in the Sun and Moon.
But they got us the Z moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one had all the gimmicks in it, really.
Was there Megas in Sun and Moon?
Yep.
Was there?
Yep. Didn't give it to you until the post game.
Right, that's why I don't remember it, yeah.
But they did give it to you.
Okay, here's the gym leader. She's apparently wearing a fucking biohazard as a overcoat, but never.
Makes sense. Oh, lovely.
Fucking joy.
Love Klefki.
Kill. Kill.
Fantastic.
Shut up. Thank you, fucking God.
11 minutes extra time. Jesus Christ.
Aye. There have been a few stoppages.
Something with one of the officials.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
All I saw was.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna hate these.
Yeah. Fortunately. Oh,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So it'll go defense form again now next turn.
Yes, it will.
So don't use.
Now, the trouble that I have is that Sticky's my only special attacker, so I'm gonna have to use him. That's what I'm anticipating.
Yep. It's also got a balloon up.
It does. So I'm gonna use. Oh yes, of course. Oh wait. Oh fuck. Right, I forgot about that. All right. Yeah, that's okay. We can take this because it's a special attack. So lovely. Shadow Snake. Here, eat. Nice. Okay, keep alternating. Oh, never mind. Oh, nice.
Oh, pretty lovely.
Yeah. What's that?
Mitrovic had a penalty save.
Oh, motherfucker. He's on my team. It's very inconsiderate of him to miss.
Sorry, baby.
It's very inconsiderate of him to miss his penalty. Alright. Nice. Alright, that's a big one gone as well. Metacross. Jeez, they're all fucking out today, lads. Okay. I'm gonna...
Out for Nixon.
Yeah, Nixon's natural predator there. That's another one as well.
Isn't, because Metacross will have Earthquake.
It might have a fighting move.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's another one, right? So, like, I'd like to see, like, an ancient Metacross.
Like,
Maybe a past Metacross would be cool.
That's like what we have here.
Yeah.
I think would work well.
It would work superbly, I think. Oh, go on. Right, Nixon, you've done what you can. Ah, if only I had picked counter. If only. Alright. Ooh, hello.
Okay.
Hello.
You're not going to outspeed it though next time.
I'm not. But I made my point.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah. There's no point in keeping it in.
It is not. So we need to outspeed it, I think, really. So Meteor Mash, right. Who could take a Meteor Mash? Eevee.
Doing the mash.
The Monster Mash. Right. Let's fight Mega with Mega. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Please, thank you. There we go. Alright then.
Yeah.
Can we outspeed? We can.
Why didn't you go Flare Blitz?
Because I want to get the speed advantage. Ah! And I was hoping that the resistance would help there, but it did not. Okay. This is fun.
Nah.
Are you having fun? I'm having fun.
Oh, I'm enjoying.
I'm having fun.
Like, it's going to be a bit Predator, and yeah, absolutely.
Ice Shard. Ice
Does
Shard.
she have a full 6?
She does have a full 6.
Okay, so
but this is her Mega, so that's good.
So it's 3-3.
And I would presumably mean now this is going to be an electric bias to it. Yeah, Magnezone. Okay, grand.
It's sticky for the ground type.
It is, but it needs a bit of a heal up, so I keep Predator in. See, I was presuming there'd be a air balloon in there.
Yeah.
Swish.
Oh,
Nice.
never mind.
Never mind.
Grand. Not grand. Not grand.
No. See, Magnezone does have a dangerous special attack. That's one thing I'll say about it. Boom. Delightful.
Because I'd look at it, you'd think just defensive
Yeah, exactly.
being its key thing.
It still is, in fairness, but Magnezone makes it more attacking.
Mm.
So that's the kind of the choice you have.
Yeah.
Or just go EVO like Magneton and fuck the rest of them. Oh, close combat. I'm inclined to keep cross chop. I don't know about you, because it takes.
Cross chop isn't 100% accurate. Close combat is. You're losing out, and you're already a glass cannon.
Yeah,
So you're
it's much of a muchness, and it is.
you're not going to survive
yeah.
more or less because of it.
It is upgrade. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
So
Yeah.
like, when you're subject to losing out anyway.
This is it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give Predator a break, and Electivire can be a fucker. I'll tell you why, because Electivire can learn Flamethrower.
Yeah.
So this is my logic of putting Dwemer in for a spell.
Putting a grass in. Grant. Yeah.
Well, grass rock. There'd be neutral damage instead of the full pelt. Everyone has a fucking balloon. Will you go away with this?
Diamond Storm.
That's special, so it wouldn't be as good for Metagross. So go Seed Bomb. And as I remember, ooh, Cross Chop. Forgot about that.
As you remember.
As I remember, Electivire has weak defense.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Don't freeze. Perfect.
So
Good.
You might still get one more attack off on whatever the last one is.
Depending on who it is, yeah.
Yeah.
If it should be a Rotom. Bollocks. So many Rotoms in this game.
This isn't the other one.
Well, we don't know yet. It's the wash one. That actually makes my decision for me. Funny enough. As he fade to black very slowly.
Yeah.
I apologise for the intervals, lads. Come on, Jesus, this game is getting slower.
Yeah, might call it shortly after this to.
Yeah, we might try and reset it, but yeah, there we go. Okay, because my logic is a Night Slash would get rid of it fairly quickly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably weren't going to outspeed it anyway.
Probably not, fortunately. Alas. Okay. There you go. Now.
So is Sticky going to stay one of our good friends?
I don't know. Like it's all right, but we have its types are covered already.
Yeah.
You know, that's the conundrum we have. If we need to double down on ground and
you son of a bitch.
shithead. Oh my days. Okay, so it's water electric then.
Yeah.
And it knows levitate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine.
That is so rough.
Mm.
Burn doesn't take down your special as well, it's only your physical.
Only physical, but Scizor doesn't have any special moves, and it's dog shit comparatively.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
back to the Metagross, or
yeah, back to Metagross. Actually, yeah, that's the best option.
Or Eevee.
Eevee won't have its Mega. Mega's used up, so
you're right.
It'd be useless otherwise.
Well, it's still using a super effective move.
That's true. Okay, and I'm gonna get Metagross healed up first before I use it, just in case we get sucker punched. So we'll do that first.
How can a washing machine punch you?
Well, that's a very good question, James. But here we are. It's Pokemon, and anything is possible.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay. Hyper Potion. There we go. Ugh, God, this Fade to Black thing is annoying. Come on. Ooh.
Alright, well, you might as well try to take it out.
Yeah, why not? I don't think it still has levitate, I think so.
Yeah.
There you go. It's only a matter of trying until it wears it down. Unless it doesn't have any moves that does damage. This could be raised again. Oh, there you go. That's what I was waiting for that. We got one shot out anyway. And sure, I couldn't rain dance anyway, so it was all the one.
Rain dance would have only just helped it.
Exactly, yeah.
So.
Alright, here we go. Seed Bomb. Okay, we're going with Lewis again.
Burnt you again.
Got him! We got him.
You got lucky.
Did, but that's thanks to Dwemer's massive fucking special physical attack. So I will not say no to that. But that was an exciting battle in the end. Yeah.
So we got taken out of Cult, and we got taken down one of the gym leaders.
We did. We've been doing good so far.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been a very plot-heavy town.
Awesome.
You did great, sweetie.
I mean,
and told the
she beat 6 of your Pokemon, and you still won.
Yeah.
So totally fair fight.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Good old dog.
Yeah.
She's working on something private, she said, in her workshop. So I think we'll
be coming back to that eventually.
We will be. Well, let's see what the secret project is, because it's going to be very intriguing. I mean, we weren't cultists were around, so let's see.
Do we go heal up first?
We will. Ooh. We know him.
Oh, yeah.
So it's perfection.
And it's also completely advertised as to where her
workshop is.
Where the workshop is. So it's like, how could anyone have figured out?
Under the gym she works in,
with a guard outside who addresses, who announces.
So what are the chances? Right, let's have a look inside.